Only yesterday there was another Christian leader was talking about this siting of the place. I mean, you are talking of demolition. It's going to involve costs. It's not going to be free.
And then relocation. Demolition and relocation of the churches.
You are relocating. Where are you relocating to? Is it the churches who are going to pay for the new buildings that are going to be put up? No. It's the state that is going to find some money to put up those very luxurious. This time it's going to be more luxurious than what we are seeing. And I wouldn't want to see Nana Akufo-Addo pursuing such an agenda. I wouldn't want to see it happening during Akufo-Addo's reign.
Again, one of the demands you're making is government should allow for the auditing of the accounts of the current and past Hajj boards. What's happening there?
Oh, I wish that one would be done with dispatch, because there is a wastage. You know, the pilgrimage, when you even read our scriptures, God in his own wisdom says that it is only the rich who can perform the Hajj.
Okay. So
there is no single person who performs a Hajj who is not rich, directly or indirectly. Because even if you are a poor person who is performing the Hajj, there's somebody behind you who is sponsoring you. How many people, I mean, can afford even $1,000 cash down? And we are talking of a journey that is in the area of, let's say, about $5,000 US. Conservatively, you pay about $3,450. You acquire the passport and all other things. You go there, you eat. So it's a lot of money. So
what is the suspicion? You're asking for auditing of the accounts of current and past Hajj boards. What is the suspicion?
Do you know that even ADB, the Hajj operations, was also one of the problems that was creating problems with the ADB? Because they were taking money, state money, and they were not paying.
Okay.
They were borrowing money from ADB and they were not paying. Go back to 2005. So government will be better off allowing Muslims to handle their own project. If they have any problem, they should now go to the government and say, government, we have this problem. So we know that they are incapable. But as long as they are capable of handling the Hajj, they are capable of handling the Hajj.
Okay.
Why? Why should the government be
wasting your final
resources?
point, the final point that you make here is government must provide evidence of the sponsorship it has given to the Hajj board and Muslims to perform Hajj during the past 2 years, as well as indicate the source of such funds. You say you find it wrong and unjustifiable that the government of Ghana should be involved in using resources, regardless of their sources, to sponsor Muslims for a pilgrimage that is reserved solely to Muslims who are financially capable. You have evidence that some sponsorship has gone, wrong?
Well, this is being a suspicion in the eyes of many, in the minds of many people out there. And I believe probably this is what is even fueling some of the perceptions out there that the government is wholly funding the Hajj. Even before this government came into power, we heard about a debt close to about 23 million Ghana cedis, between 23 to 25 million Ghana cedis that was left by the previous National Hajj Committee. And there was a promise that they were going to probe. All these issues were going to be looked into.
Okay.
So if Muslims are paying for their Hajj, what is it that is accounting for debts pile up and that kind of thing?
So two main issues that the Coalition of Muslims organizations is raising. They're raising concerns about government involvement in religious activity, basically. So first of all is the Hajj pilgrimage. They want government to back off. They want government to audit the accounts of previous and past Hajj boards because they have some suspicion that there's been some malfeasance there. They also want government to provide evidence of sponsorship because people actually pay for their own trips to the Holy Land. Well, let me take your very final words, Mr. Abdul Fattah.
Yes, my final words will just be that this has been a very, serious concern by civil society too. Listening across the media and all the discussions that is going on. We are struggling. We're struggling. Ghana is struggling. We want to move towards Ghana beyond aid. We don't have to be going begging people. Once people can sponsor their own projects, government should just facilitate.
Okay.
And I think the same thing goes with the Hajj. And I know that this current government is very passionate about some of these issues. It's just that probably it's taken some years to make sure that we get to the promised land. But
okay.
I believe the government, Nana Akufo-Addo, is listening, and the vice president is listening, and very soon things will happen in the right direction.
All right, thank you very much for your time. They do watch Joy News a lot, so I'm sure that they're listening and they will get the response. I've been speaking to Abdul Fattah Twai Akinwele, right? He is with the Coalition of Muslim Organizations, Ghana.